popular online game from a Bay Area tech company is accused of creating a hunting ground for child predators. Lawsuits against the company Roblox are also highlighting the failure of new California laws that are designed to protect kids online.
Talking about games where adults and kids enter virtual showers together.
Their discussions led to this predator traveling from his home state in Tennessee, kidnapping our client, trafficking her back to Tennessee, and repeatedly abusing her.
Roblox is one of the most popular games in the world. There's no doubt about that. Tens of millions of kids log in every day to build, play, and just explore different experiences and whatever. But behind all of those experiences and people and fun that children have, there's a darker reality. It's one that involves exploitation, negligence, and a disturbing pattern of putting profit over protection. I would go so far as to say this isn't really a video, it's more of a warning. So Roblox markets itself as, a safe, creative space for children and kids alike, and promotes itself to a wide array of different ages. But recently that illusion is starting to sort of crack. In August of this year, 2025, Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill filed a lawsuit against Roblox, accusing the company of enabling child exploitation through weak safety measures. She called the platform, quote, breeding ground for sex predators, end quote. Just let that sink in, dude. It's a children's game, and already it's under this kind of precedent. So basically, the lawsuit alleges Roblox to have created an abusive and unsafe environment for children. And it's not the first time. So in 2022, a San Francisco case revealed how adult men used Roblox to lure in a young girl into drinking, drug abuse, and sharing explicit photos with them. Another case involved a 10-year-old girl who was groomed on Roblox, then actually abducted after the predator moved the conversation to Discord, another unsafe environment for children. So one would think that Roblox would, welcome help, any sort of assistance in catching these predators, but instead they banned users who posed as children to expose them. These quote-unquote vigilante players, I suppose, some of whom led to actual arrests, thankfully, were removed for quote-unquote, this is from Roblox, creating an unsafe environment. Roblox also claimed that their behavior was similar to actual predators. That's not just tone deaf, that's dangerous. Congressman Ro Khanna even stepped in, urging Roblox to do more to protect kids online. He himself cited stories of inappropriate interactions, algorithmic suggestions, and a lack of transparency. Roblox responded with countless PR statements and vague promises, but the damage is already done. Roblox isn't just a game, it's a billion-dollar business. And when money's involved, ethics often take a backseat to things. The platform itself profits off user-generated content, much of it made by children and teens. Developers, some as young as 13 years old, spend hours and hours building games only to receive a fraction of the revenue. Roblox themselves, they just take a massive cut, and the payout system itself is intentionally convoluted. Critics have called it digital child labor, and they're not wrong. the company benefits from the creativity of minors while dodging accountability for how that content is used, or, in recent case, abused. Roblox moderation system is broken. So, despite promises to improve, the platform is still flooded with inappropriate games, inappropriate topics. Okay, forget that. Despite promises to improve, the platform is still flooded with inappropriate games. In the lawsuit, Merle cited examples like escape to Epstein Island and public showers being publicly available for everyone. These aren't isolated incidents, they're symptoms of a system that prioritizes growth over safety. Roblox recently introduced selfie-based age verification, but it's optional, and predators know how to work around it. So basically, the platform's own tools aren't enough, and parents aren't being properly warned. Roblox isn't alone in this. Platforms like TikTok, Snapchat, and Meta are all facing lawsuits like now over youth safety. But Roblox is unique because it's built around children. It's not just like a social network. It's a playground for anybody and everyone. And when that playground becomes a hunting ground for predators, something's terribly wrong. Like, there's no doubt about that. The company says it's committed to safety, but commitment means action, not just statements, not just banning whistleblowers, real change. If you yourself are a parent, a creator, or just someone who cares, pay attention. Roblox isn't just a game. It's a platform that's failing the very people it claims to protect. Kids. And kids deserve better. And it's up to all of us to demand it from them. So, share this video, speak up, and let Roblox know. We see what's happening, and we won't stay silent. So there's a huge problem on Roblox that doesn't get talked about enough, although I have seen it talked about before online. And that's the flood of low-effort copycat games, what a lot of people nowadays like to just call slop content. Basically, these are games that pop up overnight, clearly trying to cash in on whatever's trending, but without any real creativity or respect for the original work they're copying. It creates a system that rewards that kind of crappy behavior, and then Roblox supports it. One of the clearest examples is a game called Cliff, which is basically a knockoff of an indie climbing game called Peak. Peak was another one of those Steam games that blew up because it was like simple, it had a similar design to other games, and it had like this sort of meditative vibe while you play. Cliff, on the other hand, they basically took that same idea and slapped a bunch of microtransactions on top of it. Like, do you want a climbing pickaxe? That's 200 Robux. A parrot? 49 Robux. A golden apple? 129 Robux. It's like they took a peaceful game and turned it into every Roblox game ever, which is like a vending machine. And the developers of Peak were understandably upset. They even said on a Twitter post, they said they'd rather have people pirate their game than play the Roblox version, which is wild to say, but it kind of just says it all. It's not just about copying. It's about taking someone's creative work, stripping it down, and turning it into a cash grab. And Roblox makes money off of all of it. This isn't a one-time thing either. It happens constantly. Games like Lethal Company, Team Fortress 2, and even Pokemon have all been cloned by Roblox. Some of these copies, they get like millions and millions of plays, but most of them don't even credit the original creators at all. They're just riding the wave of whatever's popular, hoping to get clicks and cash before the trend dies out. And people have kind of generalized that as like acceptable, which it shouldn't. People who say like it's not that deep, it's It's just a game. I mean, the game of Roblox is creating unique games, but it shouldn't be creating games that already exist. They're teaching kids that this is normal, that copying someone else's work is just how you succeed. Like, that originality doesn't matter as long as you're fast and marketable. Like, that's not the kind of creative environment we should be building. It's not just lazy, it's harmful to people. Like, on a personal level, I know what it's like to put time and heart into something only to see it get watered down and repackaged by someone else. It's not a good feeling, and when a platform as big as Roblox encourages that kind of behavior, it sends the wrong message to millions of young players and developers alike. You know, Roblox could be an amazing place for creativity. It could be on the same levels as like Minecraft. It has the tools, it definitely has the audience, and it has the potential. But right now, it's rewarding shortcuts. It's pushing slop content to the front page while original, thoughtful games get buried underneath it. So unless something changes, it's going to keep getting worse. You know, games like AFK games or Battleground games, like all of those are just copies of a copy of a copy, and Roblox needs to have originality. And if Roblox really wants to support young creators, it needs to start by respecting that creativity. It means promoting the original work, cracking down on blatant clones of games, and making sure that the platform isn't just a race to copy and monetize. Because right now, it feels less like a creative community and more like a factory for recycled ideas. It's very annoying. Roblox's problems aren't just local. You know, countries like Qatar, Turkey, Oman, and China, they've already banned the platform over child safety concerns. Indonesia's Ministry of Communication is now calling for tighter regulations. And in the US, over 300 lawsuits are piling up. Each one a different story of a different child failed by the same system that promised protection. This isn't some sort of smear campaign, it's a pattern. And the world is finally starting to notice. One of the most disturbing, I guess you should say, chapters in this whole ordeal involves a YouTuber named Schlep. He built a following by exposing predators on Roblox, leading to multiple successful arrests. But instead of thanking him, Roblox banned him. They sent him a cease and desist and threatened legal action. Schlep supporters rallied, hashtags like #FreeSchlep and #BoycottRoblox flooded different social media websites. Roblox claimed Schlep's actions resembled predator behavior, like I stated before. But let's be honest, if your platform is so broken that whistleblowers look like predators, maybe the problem isn't the whistleblower. While these lawsuits mount and the children remain at risk, Roblox is eagerly rolling out celebrity collaborations. Lady Gaga just joined the platform as a guest judge in a fashion game. It's, flashy, it's strategic, but it's very tone deaf. Critics, call it a distraction, a way to lure new users while the company dodges accountability. Because when you're facing allegations of child exploitation, maybe don't launch a virtual meet and greet with a pop icon like Lady Gaga. Roblox have rolled out AI tools like Sentinel to detect child endangerment. Like I stated before, they added the selfie-based age verification, and they've published countless statements denying any wrongdoing. But the truth is, technology won't fix this, PR won't fix this. Roblox just needs like an actual moral compass that points towards accountability, not earnings, yearly earnings. Remember, this isn't just about Roblox. It's about every platform that profits off children while failing to protect them. It's about every parent who deserves to know what their kids are walking into. And it's about every creator, every gamer, every voice willing to speak up about this. And if you're watching this, you are that voice. We can't let this be another headline that fades away. We need to demand answers and remind Roblox and every company like it that silence is complicity. The kids deserve better. That's what it comes down to.